If you've ever looked up the term manifestation, then you're probably aware of affirmations as well. Words or sentences that you can say over and over again in order to manifest what you really want. Yet you might have noticed that it's not really working out for you, where smaller things are very easy to manifest into your reality, and to show you that proof that this is working, it's most often the bigger things that are still far out of reach or that find their way into your reality but then somehow end up leaving again. So in this video, I'm going to explain why the old-fashioned way of creating affirmations is not working for you and my formula to make them super successful instead. If you're new to my channel, I'm Aditi. I am a certified mindset coach, a human design guide, astrology reader, and manifestation expert. And on this channel, I bring all of that wisdom together so that I can support you in creating business success from a holistic place. So that not only is it easy to attract success into your reality, but it's going to be easy to sustain that in the long run as well. And in this video, we're talking about how to create powerful affirmations that are going to attract success for you instead of keeping you stuck where you are. And you'll want to listen all the way through, as each step is going to build on the other. Affirmations are a beautiful tool in rewiring your mindset, because we don't manifest from our conscious thoughts. We manifest from our subconscious beliefs. So without the correct mindset, you can try any business strategy under the sun, but it will not have the desired results and success that you desire, because you will subconsciously be sabotaging the physical action that you're taking, unless your subconscious beliefs actually support the physical action you're taking and where you're going with that physical action. So affirmations are a really great way to rewire those subconscious beliefs. However, when you create affirmations incorrectly, you're actually perpetuating the limiting beliefs, the beliefs that you don't want to have, which is therefore keeping you stuck where you are. So with that said, let's get into the success-proof formula for powerful affirmations. Step number 1 is to state what you really want. So what you want to do here is you want to remove words like don't and not, because it has your subconscious still focusing on the negative. For example, when you say, I don't want to be broke, you can't help but energetically think about being broke, even though you mean the opposite. So change it to, I want to be rich. And now you're focusing on the energy of being rich. Step number 2 is to speak in present tense, because by speaking in the future, you keep perpetuating the future, because your subconscious takes you literally. So if you say things like one day or when or I want, that all speaks to anything but the now. So you'll keep attracting things that delay your success as you clearly keep stating it for the future. So instead of the example, I want to be rich, say, I am rich. Step number 3 is to tell yourself the truth. So yes, you can say, I'm rich, which is following the previous guidelines, but if you don't believe you are, then you're energetically still be focusing on the opposite, because your mind will call you out on your lie, and in that calling out, it will inadvertently be focusing on the energy of not being rich. So instead, we'll create a bridge affirmation, an affirmation that energetically still focuses on what it is that you want while telling yourself the truth. So a bridge affirmation for I am rich could be, I love seeing people that are rich, or I love knowing that I could be rich. Now, note that in that second example, I am focusing on the future instead of the present tense, yet in this case, we're only doing it as a temporary bridge to give your nervous system time to adjust and regulate to the idea of what it is that you want. And then as you continue saying these affirmations, you can tweak them every single time you feel comfortable with the previous one. So that can look something like this. I love knowing I could be rich. Can go to, I love that I'm working on being rich. Can go to, I love pretending to be rich. And that can move into, I love feeling the energy of being rich. can move into, I love feeling rich. And that can move into, I love having wealth. Because you do, it is the truth. Even if you don't have it yet, you love having wealth. And depending on where you are, you might even skip straight to the last example. I love having wealth. I love having money. This is a great example that follows every single one of the rules for a success-proof affirmation. It is positive, it is in the present tense, and it's telling yourself the truth. Step number 4, which is a bonus tip, is to ask yourself a question instead. What would it be like if I would be rich? Wouldn't it be fun if I was rich? Because see, your brain has no choice but to answer any question we ask it, which is why saying things like, oh, why am I such an idiot? Or why can't I do anything right? This is so detrimental to your mindset because your brain now has to come up with facts or story after story as to why that is the case. Where when you ask it, why am I so abundant? Or wouldn't it be fun if I'm rich? Your brain now goes into all the reasons why you're already so abundant and what it would be like if you're rich. So that affirmation in question form now has you bypassing the need to tell yourself the truth, yet still upholds the rules of speaking in the present tense and telling yourself what you really want. And more importantly, it has you focusing energetically on your desires instead of on the lack of it. Let me know what your positive affirmations are in the comments. And if you need any help in reframing your desired affirmations, let me know in the comments as well, and I'd be happy to help. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will talk to you soon.